Hi, Mr. Jones. I'm Alana Brooks. I am Miss May from the Pinups for Ron Paul calendar.
I am so excited about the new 2012 Pinups for Ron Paul calendar.
And I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Do you agree with Ron Paul that there is racism in the war on drugs? I look forward to your answers and thank you for all that you do.
Well, hello. You caught me cooking. Let me finish up just something here real quick. Well, all our drug laws are founded in racism. The Chinese were the scapegoats with our early laws on opium. The Mexicans were the scapegoats in the early laws on marijuana. And the African Americans have been the scapegoats with cocaine and crack. Now, I could argue that racism played a role in alcohol prohibition. In the early 1900s, those uppity whites were standing around and socializing with their fine wine and cocktails, and they were complaining that we needed to pass some laws about those not-so-white whites. You know, those Italians, Irish, and other minorities who were drinking cheap beer and hard liquor downtown on those rowdy bars. But even if you don't agree with me that the drug laws are founded in racism, let's look at the results today. According to government statistics, of those who use drugs, 72% are white, 15% are black, and 10% are Hispanic. That's not out of line with our country's demographics. So drug use is proportionate. But who goes to jail for drugs? Minorities make up 35% of all drug arrests, 55% of all convictions. Minorities make up 74% of everyone sent to prison for possession of drugs. So even if you want to argue that our drug laws aren't founded in racism, I think the results of the war on drugs are, and if we don't do something about it after learning so, then the war on drugs is a racist policy. So yes, I agree with Ron Paul with this issue of racism in the war on drugs. Well, thank you for that question, and if you have other questions, please feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer them.
My name is John Delaney. I live in Bryan, Texas. I'm a retired state district court judge.
And I'm Russ Jones. I was a police officer in San Jose, narcotics detective, DEA task force agent. I worked intelligence for our government in Nicaragua during the Iran-Contra affair.
It bothers me a lot that I have signed several hundred search warrants over my career.